Hello and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 4 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So we are still here on the ice, and you'll note that there's something I didn't go over in the previous episode with this one is the fact that these guys can actually blow up your tanks! Yay! And there goes the glory, seriously. But yes, but that's not what I wanted to talk about actually. But yes, I think I put the glory in an impossible position there. Seriously, that Lancer just blew the living crap out of it. Here then, we're back. So let's see where we are. I have placed the I say I don't know if that's the Hafen or the glory down there, which is kind of a risky move, but that's what resulted in the glory being blown up, basically, because Lancer managed to sneak behind it. This area is absolutely covered with problems, shall we say, and soldiers. So yes, it does make for a pain in the ass. So yeah, and it doesn't help that of course, there's grenadiers here as well as the Vulcan. Seriously, and why the hell have I got the thing there? Speaking of the Vulcan, is right next to my base camp. Seriously. Yep, apparently old Klaus can't afford himself away from his soulmate for too long. Which is weird because I thought he went off with Chronicles. Unless this is set before said events and before he tag teamed with Chronicles, which could make perfect sense because I mean there are a lot of the DLC missions in Valkyria Chronicles 4 that are indeed set before then, or earlier in the story. Hell, one of the DLC missions even has us meeting up with Vulcan from Valkyria Chronicles 1. Of course, we'll get to that. Probably one of my favourite DLC missions actually in the game, and I have a strict policy with DLC. I do not like downloading DLC if it's only for like cosmetic reasons. If it's like an extra mission or something like that, that's awesome. If it's just something like with Sonic Superstars, where you just dare I say, just getting cosmetic improvements? No, not a fan. Anyway, that being said, I am going to try and destroy the Vulcan in the same way I did in the previous mission that was on a similar thing. Obviously, Klaus has a bit more armor this time, and I can't always rely on my treads, but yeah. That's the thing. As for the other one, I'm going to have to rely on my other soldiers. Now, what I was trying to say before I went on about it is the fact that I did attempt this mission before. The problem with this mission is taking down the camps is a no-no here. Oh no, you do not want to do that. Instead, what you actually want to do is actually take down the Vulcan. The Vulcan will catch up to you, so I'm just adopting a strategy of having it come to me rather than the other way around. So yeah. And kind of in a hard place here because of the amount of soldiers and whatnot. And finally that trooper goes down. There's one more soldier to the left of where Minerva is. Right next to Raz. He was the one who dodged Raz's bullet. Let's go again, Raz, and this time take him down, if you will, Mr. Invincible. Maybe go for the head, as, dare I say, Thor didn't. There we go. So, yeah.
Your own damn fault.
I think I did take the camp off screen, but let's see. Yes, I did. Good. So yeah, there was yet another tank behind me, but screw it. At least I'm defended against those, see it, thingies. I can't even speak properly, so I won't speak properly. Instead, let's actually do something about that anti-tank gun there. We can do something with that at least. So let's send Viola and indeed go for Rook, I guess. Although the anti-tank cannon won't be a problem from here. So yeah, but the other soldiers will, and the grenadiers can easily, of course, fire upon you. I've already said that. But does it bear repeating? I guess it does. But I'm gonna focus more on the Vulcan, of course. I don't want to go for the Gatling turrets. Seriously, that isn't the problem that's with the thing there, but never mind. I'll switch to the Glory. Let's see if I can do better targeting with that tank. So yeah, looks like I can, at least. So, T with... T with... No. What the fuck am I doing? What the actual fuck am I doing? I cannot aim worth crap. I've said that a million times, but it probably bears repeating here. For dealing with the tank down here, I am actually going to use a penetration order, because it worked for Raz on his suicide mission before he came back from the dead, so why not here, I say? Seriously. But this time it won't be Raz taking down the tank, it will be Viola. So yeah. So send her over and ignore the grenadiers. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not going to summon in a thing there, another Lancer. Don't want that. When I can just use that penetration order and destroy the tank that way. Seriously. That gives a trooper the full power of a, dare I say, a Lancer. Or maybe not equal to a Lancer, but close anyway. And what do we have here? Yeah, we have some Lancers down there. Shall I actually go for the demolition order? Yeah, I will, but I'll have to save first because I do not want both my tanks blowing up, as you saw from the beginning of this episode. Seriously, so... emergency repair. Do we need any emergency repair? No. I'll go for demolition, or maybe all units demolish. That would work. So yeah, that will help specifically, of course, with the tanks and the Lancers. Although I'm probably going to focus on using the tanks, to be honest, especially with an engineer there. I don't know how well Gertrude and the other ones will do, but yeah. Yes, I brought in Gertrude. She was actually quite good in the thing, but where shall I aim? Okay, I've also brought in Laurent because I believe he is getting a thing there. Weirdly enough, yeah. Okay, who am I going with? Yeah, okay, I'll have Rebecca go behind just to replenish ammo, and I'll have her repair the Hafen, of course. Of course. And yes, I'm skipping all of the enemy phases because they're just nearly identical. Mostly going for my tanks. Yada yada yada. I've cleaned out the nearby Lancers over there, so indeed, let's just destroy the Vulcan now with our two tanks. I don't know if using my Lancers is gonna work, but who knows. A lot more heavily armored is the Vulcan this time, so probably will take me longer than the last mission when I was destroying the Vulcan with only my tanks. Because, damn it, I don't want to use a Grenadier. Seriously, especially with how weak defensively Grenadiers are. Sorry, Riley! Even though I only destroyed the Gatling turret. Seriously. So yeah, that's basically going to be me doing this mission here. I suppose I could use Rebecca to actually replenish the thing, but I don't know.
I woke up like this.
Yeah.
The choices.
Let's send you in, Brittany. Maybe well, that's not a great position there. I could knock Gertrude off her ass from that position, seriously. Then again, because of the multiple firing things, this is what I like about Valkyria Chronicles 4. The fact that the Lancers actually do some damage as well that way. I do like that. So yeah, that will actually add to the problem. And God damn it, Gertrude. You may well have one of the best potentials in the game as well. Tank Destroyer, seriously. Something that I think Largo may have had in Valkyria Chronicles 1. The only downside is, of course, I have to replace the ammo with Rebecca, and that can be a pain in the ass because of the Vulcan there. Because, of course, it does still have the thing. And, of course, the Grenadiers, of course. Turns later, we are still firing the living crap out of him. But at least now it looks more like a smouldering mess, is the Vulcan. So, won't take me long from here. And then I'll actually start on the DLC missions. Seriously, I actually do start on the DLC missions after this one. Seriously, because, well, you'll know, after a while. But let's focus on shooting it down and whatnot. I'm not doing much damage, am I? No, I am not, which is not great, but probably won't take long now. I say that and I really suck here. Seriously, it's like Gertrude and the other Lancers are doing more damage here, especially Gertrude with her potential and whatnot. So yeah, so let's see, I'll go back to Gertrude and have her... no Tank Destroyer this time, I'm afraid. Oh well, let's try and go for broke anyway. Not that cloud got in the way there, seriously. Actually gets an extra shot as well, seriously. Something that Rosina had in Valkyria Chronicles 1. Seriously, so I'm gonna... Yeah, I do have still around Brittany, so yeah. And there we go. We actually obliterated the Vulcan. Yeah, seriously. I don't know what Klaus will think of that. Seriously, it wasn't even his soulmate that blew the damn thing up. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm an A rank as well. I'm gonna get a crap ton of renown here. Seriously. Yeah. 10,000, baby! Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!